Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever actually wondered what fuels the massive, multi-million dollar food trade over in the Middle East? Specifically, why Pakistan Basmati rice is the absolute undisputed king in Dubai's cutthroat wholesale market? Today, we are unpacking the logistics and the economics behind this honestly fascinating agricultural empire. The reality here is just staggering. I mean, despite fierce competition from rice-producing countries literally all over the globe, Pakistani Basmati firmly holds the crown in the UAE. And we aren't just talking about a minor consumer preference here. No, this is a market leadership that forms the literal backbone of an entire region's food supply. So how exactly do they pull this off? Let's figure out their secret. Welcome to this explainer, deconstructing Pakistan Basmati's UAE market dominance. Over the next few minutes, we're going to look at the hard data, the complex supply chains, and the precise business strategies that make this specific trade corridor so incredibly lucrative and honestly, so resilient. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The global rice gateway, 2. The premium product advantage, 3. Economics of wholesale trade, 4. Decades of trusted trade, and finally 5. Future of the rice trade. All right, let's get right into it. Section 1, the global rice gateway, and Dubai's strategic role. To really understand this rice's dominance, we have to first look at its destination. You see, Dubai is far more than just a local consumer market. It's a massive global food trading powerhouse. First off, millions of tons of rice are imported directly into Dubai. Now, a large portion of that stays to feed their booming hospitality sector, sure, but the real magic, that happens at step 3, re-export. Dubai acts as the central strategic node connecting Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Basically, win Dubai, and you win a massive chunk of the hemisphere's food trade. It's a real game changer. Section 2. The premium product advantage, quality and characteristics. So, we know the geography, but let's look at the physical grain itself. For buyers supplying premium Middle Eastern restaurants, quality is, well, it's strictly non-negotiable. Pakistani Basmati stands out because of its exceptional grain length, a really rich natural aroma, perfectly fluffy texture, and those crucial non-sticky grains. When a top-tier chef is crafting a high-end biryani, this is the exact profile they demand. It's not just a side dish, it's the star ingredient. And this breaks down even further into what we can call the rule of 4 for Pakistani Basmati. It's really clever, actually. Each variety is perfectly positioned for a specific commercial use. First, you've got the 1121 Basmati, which is heavily favored by premium restaurants. Second, Super Basmati, the absolute go-to for authentic traditional dishes. Third is PK 386, a highly cost-effective option for commercial food service and big catering jobs. And fourth, the 1509 Basmati, offering great length but priced perfectly for large-scale volume buying. Let's just spotlight that first one for a second, the 1121 Basmati. By definition, this is the world's longest grain rice, and it provides truly impressive elongation after cooking. I mean, it literally grows in the pot. Just think about the visual presentation on a plate in a luxury Dubai hotel. That visual length is its unique selling proposition. It's the exact reason why top-tier chefs just keep driving up the demand. Moving on to Section 3. Economics of wholesale trade, and the perfect storm for sales. Now, you might be wondering, premium quality alone doesn't win an entire wholesale market, right? So how exactly does Pakistan compete on price? Well, we first have to look at the demand. Dubai's hospitality sector is literally among the largest on the planet. We're talking thousands of restaurants, massive hotel chains, and high-volume catering companies. And they all share this massive logistical challenge. They need huge, totally uninterrupted supplies of premium rice every single day. And here is Pakistan's solution. They stack pricing advantages that competitors honestly just struggle to match. Things like large-scale production, highly competitive farming costs, incredibly efficient milling operations, and a rock-solid export infrastructure. This supply chain is the secret sauce here. It allows Pakistani suppliers to offer highly attractive wholesale rates without ever sacrificing that premium quality we just talked about. It's the ultimate B2B win-win. Section 4. Decades of trusted trade. The power of relationships. Because, let's be real, in wholesale food trading, a good price only gets your foot in the door. Consistency and trust are what actually keep you in the room. And these pillars of trust, they've been built over decades of historical trade relationships. UAE importers rely heavily on Pakistani exporters for consistent supply chains, completely stable quality standards, flexible shipment volumes, and reliable export documentation. In a fast-paced market like Dubai, you simply cannot afford delays at customs or a sudden, unexpected drop in quality. Those decades-old relationships mitigate that risk completely. Section 5. Future of the rice trade. Looking ahead.
So, we've deconstructed their current dominance, but what does the trajectory actually look like going forward? Well, the data points to continuous aggressive growth. As the UAE population grows, we're looking at a huge expansion of the hospitality sector, a rising demand for premium food products, and increased re-export activity straight into emerging markets. These key trends essentially guarantee that Pakistani Basmati is going to actively strengthen its position as a dominant force for years to come.
We've seen the data, the logistics, and the incredibly powerful economics at play here. But I want to leave you with a final thought. As Dubai's hospitality sector continues to boom, is your supply chain really ready for the basmati demand? Whether you're a buyer, a distributor, or honestly just someone fascinated by global trade mechanics, understanding these specific market drivers is absolutely key. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this gives you a completely new perspective on the global food trade.